Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Studios. Let's hope that today's stream goes a little bit better than past streams. We'll wait for some people to pop in, pop around, say hi, give a little shout in the chat. Yeah, so this is gonna be good for today. So, yeah, I think we're live. That's a plus, I'd say, to be live. I'm hoping we're live. I'm hoping we're doing good, you know. So I'll just connecting to chat. Let's put something in the chat. Hi, not hi. Hi. It keeps connecting me in the chat to saying, oh hi. I posted twice in the chat. That's great, you know. Cool. We're working on OBS Studio, not OBS. We're working in. Trying to think what this is. We're working in Streamlabs today. So that's a plus. I'm trying to get back to the camera. There we go. So, swipe back in. We're still live. If you caught any one of yesterday's multiple headache streams, you would know that going live is not really my forte with the OBS. So let's hope that Streamlabs is a little better for the phone. Today we're going to be building CC10 Starfighter. That's exciting. It's at 9498. Bought the set when it was brand new, when it first came out. Had it, kept it, built it, bagged it, put it in the bag, perforated bag as you can tell, pretty perforated. Have not seen this set in quite some time. See if we can spread out our pieces. I love this always for its Evan Peel minifigure and just a normal CC10 minifigure. Evan Peel as a figure, this is a minifigure I can vibe with. One of my favorite Star Wars figures of a long time. So these are two great. Besides that, this Starfighter to me was just kind of a normal Lego Starfighter. I mean, it's cool that it's in green. Do like it that it's in green. Has a nice green color to it. But that's about it. You know, these Lego lightsabers are two different colors, if you can tell that. I bet you that is a mistake called my mistake of I'm not gonna curse, but of me lovely messing up to build this when I built it a long time ago. Yeah, okay, we're getting up. Someone has the wrong lightsaber. Their Evan Peels should be darker, CC10 should be darker. Or maybe this should be lighter. One of them should be lighter. I don't know. And a nice droid. See a review popping out on the channel quite soon of this. Hello, welcome to the live stream, people. Hi, hello, how are you doing? We're building CC10 Starfighter. Here it is. It's looking great. Starting off with book 1 here. This is a new idea. A new idea, a new streamtastic idea I had to do this new series called Let's Build It. And then on this series, I'm just going to build Lego sets. I got a lot of sets to build. Some are new. A lot of them are older sets from my collection that I have not reviewed out before and have not had built for quite some years, maybe 2 to 3. So that's a thing. We're just looking for pieces. Oh, sticker pieces. Those are always the headache when building these sets, is because you want the correct piece where the piece should go. You can see with this one some of that dust pulling up right in here. Ooh, Ugh, that is not a pleasant thing at all. Not a fan of dust. Okay, if you have anything you want to chat about specifically in the video, feel free to write it in the chat and we will make it a point and topic for the video. So yesterday, I'll kind of highlight that in this stream a little bit. It was kind of a pain. We tried to stream a lot and a lot of times to do a Lego building it for my new Lego city, which didn't work. If you saw the video, it didn't work, and I'll put more of it in the newer vlog that will be coming up shortly about how bad that was, how I just kind of fell on my face trying to do that stream, but it didn't work. Needless to say, this stream didn't work, and trying it multiple times, it was like live streaming, but then OBS would quit, or YouTube wouldn't send out the notification, and it wouldn't be on like the home screen when you opened up your YouTube app and like went to your subscriptions. And so it was just me sitting here doing nothing, and probably not gonna have anybody come watch my stream, considering nobody would get the notifications. And personally, that's how I watch streams. I don't go into everybody's little, like, you know, everybody's little video area and click in and try to find what new video is. I just try to go onto their you know, stream area, stream place, stream them a jig. Are we already hitting our first missing piece? If so, that did not take long at all. Nope, here it is. There it is. My plan is to build a lot more of these Star Wars sets I have taken down, specifically because I own quite a lot of Star Wars stuff. Star Wars is one of my favorite themes. If you did not know, couldn't tell because of all the Star Wars videos I post. No, you need me to tell you how good of a theme. I love it. But basically, after I do my Lego City, my plan was to buy and do a Lego Star Wars display, and build, you know, a little area where I could display my Star Wars sets and just set them up there and do a shebang bang bang. Here it is. You know, this thing might, I always build a little slower, not a little slower, a lot slower when I do things like this and do live streams. Just because I'm talking and building and not just like sitting down and going like, bah, 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 bah. Oh my gosh, this is another one of those Dusty McDust. Ugh. Look at that. I should dust this set. Maybe after I finish it, I'll dust it. It's also like, to look for pieces, maybe I should have organized this set, being it is a little more gray. Okay, maybe this is our first missing piece. Oh, here's another sticker piece. Put that up there. We're looking right now for wow, that was like, I was looking completely for the wrong piece. That's fun. Don't you love when you do that? Now we just need to find the right piece. There it is. And there it is. Cool. That's can fly quickly now. Fly it all. Oh gosh, this is. We're not even past step 6 yet, and I'm running into so many issues of just things I'm like not seeing well, not seeing correctly, maybe. I know what I'm looking for this time, so that's a plus. That is a plus. Okay, hang on a second. Are we still running? Hang on a second. Okay, sorry about that. Hopefully that still works. Looking for my pieces, where are my pieces at? Looking for my pieces, where are my pieces? There it is. Maybe more organizational things for this. This one need to be done for this build. I'm just hoping that it goes more smooth starting now, and that I'm not making so many mistakes. Looking for. Here's the thing. These older manuals, I can't tell if that piece is supposed to. Right here. This piece is supposed to be gray or white. I think it's supposed to be gray. But I don't know where my gray G-slope is. Is this the gray G-slope? This is the gray G-slope. Apparently it was supposed to be gray. And I'm just blind to the pieces in front of me. Oh, poopy floopy. I made another mistake. Woohoo. Do you love when you do those? I love when I do those. Okay, so here we go. Take this piece. Stick this piece down in there. Okay. Okay. Here we go. That was pretty nice, pretty simple, pretty easy. It's looking good. Okay, got that. Okay, listen to this. This is gonna be nice. This nice little like. Love the sound of fresh Lego. I don't know, not even fresh Lego, like just love the sound of Lego snapping. Considering we all know that this is not fresh Lego, given how dusty it is. And same mini assembly again. I always get a little twisted around when I'm doing sticker builds by sticker builds, doing sets with stickers on them when they've been previously built. I have had I think some of my worst ones were where I just completely forgot about the stickers on the hospital. And I was like, where's the sticker piece? Wasn't here, and I looked around, and the brick was flipped, but I already had built past that and just hadn't noticed it. And I had to like rip out a bunch of my hospital that I was building and add it on. That was not a fun time. Ooh, there it is. Ooh. That is looking like a good cockpit. Just love how rounded off the set is. Always love that about it. It's just, for the time, it wasn't even that old of a set. But it was just such a good set. If you haven't purchased it, I would recommend it. I have no clue how much this set is. I'm assuming it was like 20 or 30 when I bought it. I'm assuming it was probably 30, given it has two minifigures, but it could have been a $20 set. But I'm assuming it was $20. I'm assuming it was $30 when it was new and came out. But, whoever knows. No, I have a very fond memory. When I bought this set, I was down with my aunt and my cousin. My cousin was also into Legos, and so we were like, "Oh, let's go to the Lego store." And we went to the Lego store, and we were all in my aunt. I was gonna buy it. I was standing in line. My aunt was like, "Oh, I'll buy it." So my aunt bought it for me, which was really nice of her. And so now I have it. And I remember I was staying in vacation, and we weren't staying with them because I was staying with some other friends, my mom and my dad, some other friends, and it was just a fun experience to do that. And we went to the Lego store, and now I remember. And now it's been some time. So then I got my first kind of introduction into how cool the modulars were, because I was always like, I was like, oh, they're expensive. I'll pass. And my cousin, who is my older cousin, was like, oh, you gotta get some. I'm assuming that's not correct. Maybe. See, this is what I'm talking about. Sticker builds. We always gotta look ahead to see if we need the sticker piece or the non-sticker piece. We need the. Let's flip ahead a little bit. Let's do a little flippity dippities. We do not need the sticker piece. It looks like. So no sticker piece needed, which means now I gotta take this apart. Take that off. I can unassemble this in some chunks, I think. You know, another reason why I love this set so much is because of this key awesome feature. I think it's awesome. And you'll see it. But this cabin, you see how there's two Technic pins at the front? It just plugs straight into the actual ship, and so you can detach it as like a little escape pod. And I thought that was super cool. That, you know, hey, here's Lego, the big brand, putting in a play feature that was not in the show, of kind of an obscure set from an obscure episode. Like, the episode with Evan Peel was only in like 3 or 4 episodes of the Clone Wars. And CC10 in his Starfighter was only in was only in like one of those episodes with the Starfighter for like a minute or two. Yet they made it a Lego set. Now that's cool. Some cool minifigure, a ship that's not really seen. It's cool and obscure, but as a Clone Wars fan, I liked it, and I still like it. It's still a highlight, I think, in my collection. A lot of people don't really know it unless you're like seen every episode of the Clone Wars. I don't know. It's there. I watched the episodes. This saga again of the Evan Peel saga, and it was good. It was good. I like that. That was one of my favorites. Ahsoka, Evan Peel, Rex, all the shebang-a-bangs. We're looking for a dark green cheese slope. Oh, more dusty pieces. Here it is. Okay. Oh, whoa, we're almost rounding off this bag, which means we're rounding off this book? Who knows? Who really? No, okay, this is interesting. I'll show this to you in a second, because this is really interesting to me. Just maybe? Oh, yes. Put this on backwards, this piece. Well, I realized that earlier, that I put that on wrong. Before we had to, like, destroy the whole thing. Okay, here's the cockpit of it. It's a pretty small bag. Like, I think I was to build this new, like, wow, like, that's a disappointing bag. Disappointing bag. It's a good cockpit. I just want to see if I'm correct. Okay, so look at this. We're transferring to bag 2 here. Bag 2 continues throughout this. And then it switches to booklet 2 halfway through the middle of your bag. step 16's in this book and step 17's in this book. Why didn't they just make it one book or do two separate books? Maybe because it was only 15 steps in this book, 14 steps? I don't know. Okay. Bag 2 starting 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Watch me do bad at math. Can't do a standard count of 2. It's been a day. And here we go, back to the missing pieces game. For all the stream viewers, at the end of this building, I'm going to show you the updated progress on the Lego City, which came out yesterday, or today actually, the first episode, which is really exciting of that. So that's now out. You can go watch it, learn about the city, but some new progress has already been done. And it looks good, like this new progress. Some good progress, if you ask me. Oh, gosh. Just I got like, take me out to the ball game. Stuck in my head. And it's not a fun one to have stuck in there. This ship's cool to me because it's built up of so many plates. I just like it more than I liked Anakin's Starfighter from the Clone Wars, the newer one. I have both of them. I don't know why I bought both of them. You know, I have the 2008 one, I think it is, and then the 2017, I want to say. Anakin's Jedi Starfighter, both from the Clone Wars, both the same ship. One just, I was like, remember, one day I was standing in the middle of the store, it was in Target, and I just saw it. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy that. It was like right before Christmas. Got some gift wrappers. I was like, I bought it. I was like, I'm gonna buy it. Why not? Because I looked at it. I didn't really like the 2008 one that much, and I mean, yeah, it improved on all the things I had gripes about. Like, the 2008 didn't have a place to put Anakin's lightsaber, so I put my own clip on it when I had it. Just because I thought it would, just put my own clip on it. But it's like, now it's just like, it's with it, you know? It's just not a set I'm pumped about anymore. Kind of wish I didn't buy it, but I'm not going to sell it. I like it. I'm keeping it in my collection. Maybe I'll build it again for my Star Wars mock thing. It looks better. And I think I would love it if I hadn't had the older one to go with it. And I think that's just what detracts it from me, is that it's better than the older one, but it's like to have two. You can't have them in the same. It looks weird to have them in the same box. Then you gotta choose. I'm always choosing the better looking one, but the other one just has nostalgia feel for me. I don't know why that was so hard for me to figure out how this goes. Oh, put it on the wrong way. That's why it's not working. There we go. I hand out the light. Got some new LEGO reviews coming. I'm pumped about those. It's been a little while since I've had some reviews pop up on the channel. And I'm excited for some new ones. We got one coming out of the Safari truck, and then 2 more of LEGO City stuff. Being the Beach People pack and the ice cream truck. Both of those I'm excited to open up and build. 2 sets I am more than more than grateful to have, that I enjoy and that I want to have. Here we are. Back to Taki Town. Okay. We're nearing the end of this first book. Which that's exciting. It's not getting a little easier, I'd say, with the pieces. Just like, now that we've built a chunk of it, it's like a little sparser on the playing field. Which is a plus. But we are now looking for a 2x1 jumper in gold. And you would think that this would be an easier one to spot. And there it is. Jumping out at the opportunity to get picked to go in the set. So, I know what bag 2 is probably going to be. It's probably that bag 1's the body and bag 2 are the wings. The two wings. That's one of my guesses. I might have bit this wrong. Nope, I did not. Oh, I'm dumb. Did not. I just need to look at the what pieces you should grab, and it clarifies all the questions I have for this. For my build. Oh, not that. Nope, not that. There it is. I keep stumbling across pieces that I missed. Okay, here we go. This I think goes like this, maybe. This either goes right here. Oh, this goes here in the ship. That's about how far we're looking. Put that back there as we start this mini build. One of these sub-assembly builds. I think this is the start of the tip of the starfighter, which is good to see. I wonder if they're going to cut this build off in the middle. I wonder if it's gonna finish it in this bag. How that's going to work. So I'm sorry about this, but we'll talk about it. Star Wars The Clone Wars, it's back. If you haven't watched it, I'm going to be talking spoilers, so that is a FYI to anybody who does not want that to be spoiled for them and still wants to watch it. Well, wait a second. I'll wait a second. I don't know why I said we'll wait a second. Okay. Tick, tock, tick, tock. Spoilers coming in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so The Bad Batch. Let's start there. I liked it. Ahsoka's arc feels a little weird. Feels a little strange. It's definitely a strange one, talking about, you know, all those peeps, all of Ahsoka's peeps in it, and talking about, you know, her newfound friend, and her friend's sister. It's definitely a little strange of an arc, I think, to have with such a beloved character. Started out with I'm looking for a 6 plate. A 2x6 plate. Looking on my build. Looking to see if I used it where I shouldn't have, maybe. And I don't see it there. And I don't see it here either. Could have used it in here. We can check here. Well, I see 2x4s. Okay. And it's about all the gray I see. And I see white. And I see more. But I do not see that 2x6 in dark gray or light gray. Let's shift the light. Yeah, it's in dark gray, looks like. That's an issue. Okay. Here it is. Didn't get taken off that. There we go. It's like, I'll check here. I'm glad that that's there. Shift the light back into kind of a better position. Okay. And then glad we didn't have to go like scourging around to try to find that. I keep doing that. I built a couple other sets that I had built previously, ripped them down. I keep like just jumping to conclusions because a lot of these sets are pretty old, and so I keep jumping to conclusions like I took off some pieces, or some of them broke and I just like into a couple pieces and like I put them. Was that a motorcycle? That was really weird. And like I just put them together, so I'm like, oh, did the piece get lost there? But no, with all of them, they've all popped up. Even yesterday, I couldn't find a piece at all. Looked large. I don't know. Looked up and down for it, and then there it was. 20 minutes later, like I went downstairs, got it in my parts, started building again. Was like, okay, guess it's, you know, not that much, but it was fine. It was like a dot. It was a yellow dot for the tip of a motorcycle light, and it wasn't there. Looked all over. I was building like a 200-piece set. Should have been there. Wasn't there. And then it was. Okay, we gotta look ahead to see the moment if these pieces are pieces that get stickers, and they are pieces that get stickers. Great. Sticker pieces. Let's go there. Sticker pieces go there. That is a dot and a dot, dot and a dot, 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 dot and a dot, 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 dot. Anything people want to say? No. Something interesting. Like, I did a YouTube stream the other day. So many people were on it. There was like peak viewers. There's like 10 viewers, something like that. Pretty high. Didn't expect it. Just did a midday stream. I'm doing this stream. 36 minutes. No one's been here. It's just been me sitting alone in my room talking to myself. So that's great. I don't know. I wonder how it's the YouTube algorithm saying like, hey, you don't get this video. Oh, sorry, just dropped a light. Trying to see some things a little more clearly, considering I want it here. It's not. It's up here. It doesn't make that big of a difference on camera. A little bit. I wonder if it's the YouTube algorithm saying like, oh, we'll send this one to your subscribers, but not this one. Or if it's people are just like, I don't really need to see him build that set. That's not a good set at all to watch him build. I'm not going to watch it. Peaking 37 minutes. We've been building this for 37 minutes. And I keep, in those 37 minutes, I have not done any better at finding pieces that I thought were missing. I keep looking at my pieces, keep not seeing pieces, keep being like, okay, guess they're not here. I'm gonna go grab them. And then like a second after I say that in my head, I am like, oh, here it is. Here it is. Wave it around. Show everybody. Okay, so earlier, remember I was saying I couldn't find the gray cheese slopes? And I was like, oh, here they are. I magically found them. Guess I didn't. I put the white one on. So here's the gray one. I was thinking about it earlier. Put that one on there. Snap that back on. And then snap that back on over here. Now we got the white cheese slope to come in here and go there. We need another dark gray one though. So see, gray one there, gray one, white one there. Anybody see a gray cheese slope? Or just a cheese slope in general? Get the other one off. And if we stumble across one of the great slopes of cheese in the build, and more of the build, I guess. I'm gonna go through and see if the earlier one. Oh, this is really strange. This set is actually supposed to be 4 bags. A lot of bags. Oh, I figured out what I did. Whoopsie poopsie. Nope. Okay, so they are both supposed to be white, in fact. This gray cheese slope. There's no other cheese slopes. Take this white one. Oh no, poopy poopy. Hang on. Right back. Okay, so here's what we're running with at the moment. We need a white cheese slope. Oh, maybe the inside one's supposed to be gray. The inside one's supposed to be gray, not white. Okay, Problem fixed. I put a gray one there, and that's supposed to, a white one there, I mean. Let's get the brick separator in here. See if we can get this out. There we go. And then let's just slap that gray one in. And we'll be crisis averted shortly. But yeah, crisis has been averted. These gray and whites are hard to distinguish which one is which. Here's how long it's gonna be. It's pretty nice, pretty long. I'd say for a starfighter. I mean, if you've held Anakin's newer starfighter, this one's no different, except for that fact that this back thing just whooshes off. I don't know why they did that. They haven't done that on any other ones. Like, that I've seen, I'll say. Any other starfighters that I've seen. I have not come across this design of the built-in escape pod. But it's definitely a cool one, I'd say. It's definitely one that is unique to this set, which is cool. Ooh, I wonder if we'll get some flick-fire missiles. We do. This was still in the era of the flick-fire, not in the era of the new non-flick-fire missiles. So that's an exciting one. Haven't seen flick-fires in a long time. Since I rebuilt one of the older Star Wars sets I had. Okay, we're looking for, at the moment, a clip, a gray clip. Here it is. See, they put a lightsaber clip on it. I'm hoping that this is a lightsaber clip. I'm forgetting if it is or isn't, but I hope it is. If so, that just up-leveled the value of this set, in my opinion, so much. If this is a lightsaber clip. Because the lightsaber clips on ships, they're just so useful. Okay, now 29. Okay, we gotta do this 3 times. Building the landing skids for this. That's exciting. Build some landing skids. Always a good thing to do. Always excited when the ship has them, so you don't just have to land them. I think all the Lego Star Wars ships have landing skids. The main ones. Droid thin. And let's conclude the build. Here we go. Let's finish it up. Well, we still got to put wings on after this, but we are nearing the end. Okay, there we go. We're done there. And bag 3. So there's the ship. Anyone wants to see it. Halfway done the build. Kind of. I say that this is the majority of the way done the build. But we're done the body. Time for some wing time. Okay. Wings, I'm assuming are going to be kind of easy, but also kind of boring, because I'm assuming they're going to be pretty repetitive between the 2 of them, given that you can't really do too much different between 2 of supposedly identical wings, maybe with a little bit with some greebling in there, have a little bit of difference. That's going to be it in terms of what I think the differences on this is going to be, in terms of the wing differences on this set. I'm trying to figure out if that's supposed to stick on. Yes, it is. I do like this dark green that they chose to go with it. I think it adds a flair of a Lego set, Lego ship, a Lego set. That just, you don't see too many Lego sets in dark green. At least I have not seen that many Lego sets in dark green. And this one's really cool to me. See, that's a nice looking wing. These wings are just kind of soaring after the long body build. I'm trying to complete the stream before we top an hour. Maybe we'll just try to top an hour. I remember a while ago, topping an hour was like my big goal with my Lego stream. Remember when I topped an hour, I was like, oh yeah, I topped an hour. Cool. Basically, it means I had nothing else going on, so I sat and built a Lego set for an hour and talked to my phone. But there were people on the other side, which is always a plus. Unlike there are today, thanks YouTube algorithm. I could have ended my stream. It's just more fun to talk to myself, I guess. And pretend like I'm talking to someone else than to watch some TV. And not do it. Okay, flip it back over. Oh, we just got the battery indicator, 20% on the phone. It's not fun. I guess Streamlabs is taxing on the iPhone battery. See if we can push this piece out. So basically what happened is one of the... Oh gosh, this was a bad idea maybe. Both of these got their wind turbine engines stuck deep down in them. This is a back design Lego. Okay. See, there we go. Got a wind turbine out. Like that. For this one. Like that. And then here we'll just come with one of these blue pieces. Smack that on. And smack that on. Spin it around. Shove it back down into the tunnel. Shoving it back down in the tunnel. You see how good that goes. Take it. And then looks like attaching it right there. And that's the side. Attach it onto the ship. Oh, okay, we'll come down here for the bigger one. There it is. So first wing been completed. Put the wrong piece on there. That's great. Let's take that off and add the correct piece on. There we go. That's a lot better looking. I missed like 5 steps, it looks like. That's great. Sorry about that. Let's continue this wing build right here as I'm checking it out. You know, the nice thing about Lego, rebuilding your older Lego sets is, you know, if you messed up, you shouldn't have any extra pieces. And if you do, you either messed up something a little while ago or you messed up something today. And there we go. That's that side, the right side for me. Well, yeah, the right side for you too, of CC-10 Starfighter. Let's do it again. My plan is to build a lot of Star Wars sets. I only have like 2 right now built. Well, now, yeah, I have 2 Star Wars sets built of my whole Star Wars collection. I only have 2 of them built. And so I need to build more. That's what I'm starting out with this. And then we're honestly going to have to see just how big I want to go with the display. In my mind, have to try to map out if I want to build walkers, if I want to build speeders, who do I want to be? I'm trying to stick more in the Clone Wars era because I own more Clone Wars era sets, but I don't think I'm going to be super canonical with it and be like, oh, it's a Clone Wars era set, it has to be a Clone Wars era thing, blah, 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 type thing. So, messed it up. Messed this up. Got 2 plates stuck on each other now. That's great. You know what my biggest pet peeve is in watching Lego reviews online? Is if people don't cut their fingernails. Ugh. So gross. Cut your nails, people. Please, if you're ever starting on a new Lego YouTube channel, please, I beg of you, cut your nails before you do a video. That's my big ask of you. See, I cut my nails pretty frequently. There we go. Cut them last night because I was recording videos today. And I cut my nails about twice a week. I know that's a little overkill, but I record a lot of videos pretty much in bulk. And overall, I just hate having long nails in general. Yeah, we're almost done. I think we'll get this done before 50 minutes. 51 minutes, and we're closing into that destination hotspot. But it does not look like we'll be finishing. Did we forget? Oh, we did. More pieces I forgot. That's great. I think that's supposed to be there. We'll flip back. Yeah, I think it just missed more pieces. It did. Okay. Here we go. And then build this. I'm not going to pull this one fully out again because that was a hassle last time. But there we go. That's that mini assembly for the engines. Then coming with this thing. Coming here. Popping that there. And then coming in here. And snapping it all together. If it would go together. It's not going together because you know what? You know who just gosh darn diddly bopping made a mistake? Oh, this guy sitting behind the camera. But there we go. There's the second leg on. For the most part, there's the Starfighter. Sit back, stretch a little bit, be like, oh hallelujah, and then realize that there is a piece missing. And another piece missing. Do you remember when we were talking about all the cheese slopes and cheese slopity-doppities? Guess what? There's another one that I think is somewhere it shouldn't be. I gotta look for cheese slopes on this now. All the white cheese slopes. I do not see another cheese slope. Okay, let's just finish this up. And then I'll go figure out where my cheese slopes went. There's some pieces in here that should not be missing. So in total, we're missing 2 pieces. Piece 1 is another cone for this flick fire, and piece 2 is a cheese slope piece. Don't see them. I'll look more afterwards, but I'm okay to grab them. They're pretty easy to get, and I was expecting to. This is a lightsaber clip. What I was saying underwards, that is a lightsaber clip. You can see it here if you don't believe me in the book. Here's the flick fire missile piece. Glad to find that. So I'm only missing 1 piece now, being that cheese slope right there. have to figure out where that is. I'll flip through the book, see if it could go on any other place. Look on my set. Make sure I didn't stick it anywhere. But for the most part, I think it's gone. That's okay. It is gone because I always remember those two sticks being open. But yes, here it is. CC10. We can sit him in the thing. Evan Peel. This is CC10 Starfighter, and I do like the inclusion of the Evan Peel minifigure. And they didn't need to, but they did. And I think that just up-levels the ante of this set so much. And it's so cool. Throw a CC10 in there. Throw this, little lightsaber down here in the lightsaber clip. And there we go. There is the Starfighter. 4 bags back in the day. 2 booklets. Took me 56 minutes to build. No organized pieces. Missing 1 piece. Piece won't be missing in the review. It'll be there. Add it in. Go grab it in my collection. Underside's pretty bland, but 4 flick-fire missiles. That's good. 2 up there. 2 down here. In terms of placement, these are great. That was really weak. Those are great. The down ones, you're going to be flicking a lot. They flicking a lot to even get to them, so these might be more of the push missiles, but see if I can, as you can see, trying to flick this one. Those are pretty pushy. And then this big play feature, which I liked, you can just eject the whole cabin out from the back. I don't know if this was just something they did for building it, or if this was meant to be an escape pod of some sorts, but I like to think it is. I mean, why else would they tile it off? So, yeah, thanks for watching, and bye. I gotta figure out how to get this off. Let's see. Bye.